All right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all-natural products. Website, promo code, description. Thanks. All right, man, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV with some breaking news on the heels of NFL Sunday 1 p.m. games kicking off. The Denver Broncos are rumored to have a strong fire sale of a lot of their veteran players. Pro Bowl cornerback Chris Harris, one of the best pass rushers in the game, Von Miller, and one of the top receivers in the game, at least probably top 15, Emmanuel Sanders. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And John Elway is probably gonna be fired after the year. He gonna be joining John Gruden, and they're gonna be drinking in their own sorrows. But what, he did bring a ring to the team. Their owner passed away, I think, last year. He got Peyton Manning, but he just ain't been good enough at evaluating quarterback. Brock Osweiler, Paxton Lynch. I like Paxton Lynch coming out of Memphis. Him and Anthony Miller was crazy there. And now Drew Lock, he got injured, all right? And I think he out for the rest of the season, so he goes out there and get Joe Flacco, and it just ain't working. They invested in the line. They got Noah Fant, tight end. Cortland Sutton. It just seems that he can't evaluate the quarterback position. And on that side, then the defense starting to deteriorate. But they had, great picks over there. Shane Ray didn't work out, but Shaq Barrett, they let him get away. He lead the NFL with sacks going into Sunday with 9 in 4 games. All right. Bradley Chubbs, he ended up tearing his ACL, went back in the game, and found out it was tore last week. Von Miller, Chris Harris, Talib been gone. They let TJ Ward get gone. And I think when a lot of the team morale started to go when they let TJ Ward, they cut him. And I think a lot of people didn't respect them for cutting TJ Ward like that. But I don't even think Ward is back in the league. He might be somewhere. But this will be a lot of interested people. I mean, Emmanuel Sanders should draw some interest from the Patriots. He could draw some interest from a lot of different teams. The Buffalo Bills can need another receiver like Emmanuel Sanders. They a team that's they got a championship caliber defense. Von Miller, after seeing what happened with Khalil Mack, you can be assured it'll be some teams out there. Possibly my Detroit Lions could be looking at him. The Houston Texans could be looking at him. So a lot of opportunistic teams could be looking at him. That could be fringe, playoff contenders or Super Bowl contenders. And he could shift a lot of power in the conference, in the division, him going somewhere. And people say, oh, he only got 1 sack this year. That's because, man, when you ain't happy, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't surrounded by, good offense and a good defense, and your morale not good, it's hard to get out there and go crazy, you know what I'm saying? But right now, they saying on NFL Network that they won't trade Von Miller, but everyone else could be available. So right now, they ain't going to trade Von Miller, according to NFL Network. So I take it back. But anybody come with the right price, they could trade him, and Von Miller could go to the front office and ask to be traded. But Chris Harris, I mean, team that's looking for a cornerback, you know what I'm saying? The Eagles should be trying to holler at Chris Harris. Chris Harris can play, and he a good man corner, man. He can go to the slot. He can travel. So you like to see that. But they gave up the other kid, Bradley Roby. He went down to Houston. Houston can use another corner. Jonathan Joseph still in the league. He's been in the league forever out of South Carolina. He got to be going on like 13 to 15 years. But, eventually John Elway will be fired, okay? And John Elway is probably one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Him, Brett Favre, and Warren Moon, and Randall Cunningham, and, guys like that were my favorite quarterbacks coming up, man. And Elway, at the end of the day, he won a Super Bowl. That says a lot more than what Michael Jordan did. He was one of the greatest, or the GOAT, in my opinion, in the NBA. So a lot of great, players have a problem, transferring over to coaches and management and identifying talent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want Peyton Manning to get into, talent evaluation or being an offensive coordinator, head coach. It takes just as much time to put that preparation in as a player, as a general manager, and then it's a little bit different because, you see it one way and another guy see it another way. But at the end of the day, they didn't get a chance to see what Drew Lock can do. So they might be in the contest for another quarterback, Tua, Justin Herbert next year, or maybe Jalen Hurts will work his way in that conversation, being in Oklahoma. But yeah, everybody can go except for Von Miller. All right, that's what it sounds like. So other than Bradley Chubbs, he out for the year. But they really depleted their defense. At one point, they had Malik Jackson, Brandon Marshall, T.J. Ward, Atiq Khalib, Bradley Roby. A lot of those guys are gone now. So, and obviously nobody wants Joe Flacco. The rookie tight end, Noah Fant, Cortland Sutton. He might draw some interest from some teams as well. Big physical, strong receiver, Patriots. So we'll see what happens. But personally, I think John Elway will be on his way out. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. Won't miss another video. But yeah, check out my sponsor, The Health Blaze. Somebody just sent me a message. But they got all the 100% all natural products you need. But we all on social media, links in the description. I'll drop an article link in the description. Remember, they not trading Von Miller. That was on NFL Game Day, NFL Network in the morning. Want to make a donation, link description. Don't forget to check out our NFL Live show, NFL Live playlist, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.